Hello everybody. Once again, that is the gold chart you see behind me there, XAU USD, and it looks like gold is starting to trade more normally, all right, more what we're used to after that 17-day run up and almost breaking 2,200. But be sure and stay tuned for the rest of this video. Not only will I be talking about gold and the major currency pairs, but I have my free indicator that I'm giving away to everyone. It's the indicator I've been using for almost 10 years. My favorite indicator is going to be absolutely free, downloadable, no obligation. So stay tuned to the rest of this video for that. Let's go ahead and jump in and get started and have a look at the charts. Hello everyone, this is Rick Ray, and here we are again for the weekly analysis. This week starting on the 18th of March 2024, as I do every Sunday before the market opens up on Monday. And as usual, we will be looking at the fundamental news items, the data that will be released during the week, and I will share my profit and loss that was incurred from the trade setups which I shared with you last week. And of course, I will share my new pending orders, which I have in place for this week starting on the 18th of March. And I do this just to help you make profit with your Forex trading. And if perhaps you found this channel by accident, or if you are interested in learning how to trade Forex, and you just came here and you saw this video and you don't know what I'm talking about, I do have a free video tutorial, which is about 10 videos, absolutely free, no obligation. Just let me know that you're interested in learning how to trade Forex, and I'll send you the link for that. You can contact me either on this YouTube channel, or my official Telegram is at rickrayfx. So let's go ahead and get started with the high fundamental items that we're going to be looking at, the high impact news items, all the data that's going to be released this upcoming week, which is chock-a-block full, I told you. And for that, we have our go-to website, forexfactory.com. So jumping over to the screenshots that I've made for you, and I know you cannot see what's on the screen. I had to really minimize this and cram everything onto one screen, but don't worry, I've expanded it into 2 pages. Basically what it's about is that most of the central banks around the world, Australia, Bank of England, the Federal Reserve in the US, the Swiss bank, they're all going to either announce that they're raising the interest rate or lowering the interest rate, or going to make no change in the interest rate. And whatever their decision will be, that's still going to cause a lot of volatility in their currencies. And the main one we need to be concerned about, of course, is the US economy, and that's called the FOMC, which is released after midnight on Wednesday in Southeast Asia, but other times if you live in other parts of the world. And then, of course, there is some usual news data that will be coming out on Thursday and Friday, some of the regular items, but mostly what we're concerned about is the central banks announcing their decision on their interest rate of their economies. So be sure and check forexfactory.com for your local times and be aware of all of these high impact news items. You need to keep your eye on the ball this week. There's some great opportunities to make profit trading Forex. So let's look at the profit and loss that was incurred from the trade setups which I had in place last week. And one question before I go, and I would love to hear from you, is how did we do? Are you taking these same trades? Remember, I've told you before, this is not financial advice, but I know that some of you will take the same trades that I take. So are you making profit on them? If you are, share that with me. If you're not, share that with me. I'd like to know why. If you're taking the same trades, then you should be making the same profit that I'm making. Before I look at the trade setups that I had in place last week, I wanted to show you the DXY. This is the US dollar index, which is the US dollar compared with 6 major currencies. And you saw that we had a bit of a bearish run for a while there. But last week, the US dollar has started to gain strength. And that is why in the pending orders that I will share with you shortly, you'll see why I am bearish on most of the major pairs and bullish with the US dollar. And looking at the JPY basket, it's called. This is the Japanese yen compared with other major currencies. And you see that it was going down towards the end of the week. Last week, 2 weeks ago, it was making a move up, looking pretty good. And you say, well, Rick, you know, that's what currencies do. They go up and down. But that's not the case with the JPY. Sorry to say, but this is the 4-hour chart we're looking at here. So if we look at the weekly chart, every candle is 1 week on this chart. This chart goes back several years. Okay, and you see the sad state of the Japanese yen. It really is a sad state, and it just keeps going down and down and down. Occasionally, yes, we do get a reversal, a correction, and it tries to recover, but it is not doing very well. All right, that's why occasionally in my weekly analysis I will say you can basically throw a dart at the USD JPY and buy and come out with profit. But that's the sad state of the Japanese yen. So let's look at the trades that I had in place last week, and starting off with gold. That one paid off with 198 pips. I had a buy limit at 2160, and that opened on Tuesday and then went down just a little bit before going in the right direction on Wednesday and paid off with 198 pips. Mostly sideways for the week, but we did get 198 pips out of gold last week. And then with the Euro US, not much, but 43 pips. It didn't move much, mostly sideways until towards the end of the week on Thursday. Had a big drop, but 43 pips on the Euro US. Then the Odd US, just 38 pips on that one. And then the New Zealand US was a total loser. Okay, completely the wrong direction. It's as though the New Zealand US jumped the gun. It was quick off the start and out of the blocks too quick, turning bearish before anything else did, any of the other major pairs, and went the wrong direction, so the New Zealand US hit the stop loss. And then the Pound US, okay, we only got 13 pips out of that one before that one went the wrong direction. And then the USD CAD sell, that was a market execution order, not a pending order. Market execution, I said to sell on Monday when the market opened, and that one went sideways during the week, and then finally on Wednesday we got 24 pips out of the USD CAD. The UJ was a sell limit last week, and we managed to get 92 pips out of that one, so a good profit on the UJ last week. Then our cash cow was the Pound New Zealand with a buy limit, and that one played out all week long, and finally closing on Friday in the US session with 164 pips on the Pound New Zealand. And then the Euro CAD did okay. All right, the buy limit opened up on Tuesday and then gave us 43 pips on that one. Now, before I jump into the pending orders that I'm going to share with you, the trade setups that I have in place for this upcoming week, I want to give you a free, absolutely free, no obligation, support and resistance indicator for MT4. It's not for MT5, it's for MT4, because MT4 is a different programming language from MT5, so you cannot use this on MT5. If you know of this same indicator that is available for MT5, please let me know. I've been looking for it, but I can't find it. But this indicator on MT4 I've been using for almost 10 years. It's absolutely fantastic. Right? It's what you see on the right side of your chart here. You don't have to draw lines. All you do is install the indicator and it updates automatically. It goes from S1 to S5 for your support levels and R1 to R5 for your resistance levels. And it's very, very accurate. It's extremely good indicator. I mean, I don't know many people that use an indicator for 10 years. All right, most people jumping around looking for the holy grail. This indicator is fantastic. If you use support and resistance, and you should, then this is a great indicator for you. And I'll put the download link below this video. And if you want to know more about support and resistance, there are 3 types of support and resistance, and I've made a video for that on my YouTube channel, and I'll put the link to that one below this video also. All right, so let's look at the pending orders that I have in place, the trade setups that are all ready to go for this upcoming week. And I do this to help you make profit with your Forex trading. Just remember that this is not financial advice. Okay, I'm not suggesting or recommending that you take the same trades. You can if you want to, but it's up to you to manage your own account, to place your own stop loss, to use good risk management. So let's start off with gold. And gold is a little bit tricky at the moment But one good point is that after that 17-day run of gold moving almost straight up and nearly breaking above 2,200, it got up to 21.95. Now, this last week, we've started to see more normal trading for gold. Mostly sideways, up and down, but it looks like the retail investors are coming back to their usual style of trading. And so I have a good order here for you, a good pending order. It looks like gold is turning bearish and going to retrace to lower prices. Yes, it's still bullish on the day chart, but it is neutral on the 4-hour chart. And when we see something turning neutral on the 4-hour chart, it usually means a change in direction. So I'm expecting to see lower prices for gold in the upcoming weeks and the end of March and perhaps into April. So for the time being, a sell limit, yes, a sell limit on gold at 2160. And that is just a little bit above where it closed on the U.S. session on Friday. We have resistance at 21.95. Of course, that's the all-time high. Then we have support at 21.44, and then below that 21.14, and then below that 2,095. But a sell limit on gold at 21.60. Let it recover just a little bit on Monday morning. I expect to see it start to move down, because usually when the Asian Pacific market opens up on Monday morning, they will follow what the U.S. was doing on Friday in the closing session. And the closing session on gold was bearish on Friday, so we might see an immediate move down, but let gold correct, let it come back to our resistance level there at 2160. That's where I have my pending order. Be patient. All right, let the market come to you. You can be successful trading Forex. Don't chase the candles. All right, let the market come to you. So let's look at the Euro US. I have a sell limit on that one. As I said, I am bearish on the major pairs with the entry price on the Euro US at 1.0900. The odd US, a sell limit on that one with the entry price at 0.6580. The New Zealand US, I have a sell limit on that one at 0.6115. The pound US, a sell limit on that one with the entry price at 1.2755. The USD CAD, a little bit funny, this one, okay, it's neutral on my day chart, so no trade. If you follow me at all, you know when I don't have clear direction on something, I'd rather just sit and wait till we do have clear direction before taking a trade. So no trade on the USD CAD this week. The UJ, just buy. I don't know how many times I've said that in the past, but I think that the bearish run that we saw with the UJ is finished. All right, and we saw the US dollar index increasing in strength at the end of last week. So the UJ, again, is a buy. So just a market execution order. When you wake up Monday morning, just buy the UJ. And the pound New Zealand, this one is a little bit risky, okay? It's a buy limit. It needs to come down and correct to 2.0855. However, it's already quite high. So I encourage you to take a small trade on this one, a small lot size. All right, it can go higher. It has been higher than this, but it's already quite high, very, very close to strong resistance. All right, but it is bullish. So I have a buy limit on the pound New Zealand at 2.0855. And then the Euro CAD, although it did go sideways mostly during the week, we did have good profit on that last week. I have a buy limit on that one with the entry price at 1.4730. And as I always show you, or at least I've done for the last several weeks since we've had all of this craziness about Bitcoin, all the new excitement that we've seen with the crypto summer now in place, and Bitcoin gaining new global acceptance. Corporations are buying, institutions are buying. So I just like to show my chart. I don't trade crypto, all right? I don't trade Bitcoin. I don't buy and sell. I just buy, all right, as an investment for the future. It's a great digital asset to be holding on to. Now, it almost got up to 74,000. That gray line you see there is an alert that I have. It didn't quite trigger that alert, but then started to fall down on Wednesday after reaching that all-time high of 73 and change. Fell down, came back up on Thursday, then went back down again, and I believe today it's trading at about 68,000. So we'll just see what happens next week, but I expect this is just some more profit taking. Once we reached that all-time high of 69,000, then we saw some profit taking. So we reached a new high of 73,000 plus, and then we saw some more profit taking. So we're very, very likely to see continuing higher prices on Bitcoin. So I hope that these trade setups that I share with you will help you to be successful in trading Forex. I don't share my strategy with you, but if you're interested to learn that, just contact me here on the YouTube channel or at Telegram. My official Telegram is at rickrayfx, and I'll be glad to chat with you about that. And if you're interested in crypto, remember I do make a midweek analysis of crypto, and also I have other videos on my YouTube channel about how I invest in crypto by DCA, dollar cost averaging, and I speak about how to manage hot wallets and cold wallets. So my question for the week is, are you successful as a Forex trader? If not, let me know why. Maybe I can help you. I'd love to hear from you. Leave your comments below this video. I will reply to you. I get back to everyone. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. This is Rick Ray, signing off.